Afternoon, everybody.
How you doing, ma'am?
I'm good, and you?
You good?
Okay, I'm Gift Ali. I'm talking about my life from age 0 to 17. I was in Nigeria. Okay, I was born in Ewu, Edo State, Nigeria. Ewu is a village. Edo State is my state in Nigeria. Then Nigeria is my country. Ewu is a village that's not really recognized in the map. Just check it, you won't find it.
Question.
Okay.
Can you speak more slowly and clearly so I can understand?
Turn
what
up.
you say?
No problem, I will. Okay, I will. As I was saying, Ewu is a very small village that is not even in the map. Just search for it, you're not going to find it. Yeah, the good thing about the village is that we have electricity. And though we have electricity, but there are sometimes when you can have electricity for once in a month. Seriously, joke apart, you can have electricity for just once in a month. Sometimes you don't even have electricity for a month. It's like a big problem. That's when we have to use a generator. So those that have money, kind of rich, gotta buy a generator. They used to call it the generator. They used to call it Abetap as my neighbor. I think we have used the projector. I've showed you how it look like, the generator. Then that one will supply light, and it actually costs a lot of money because when you want to buy the gas for the generator, it's very expensive because a liter of gas in Nigeria is around 20 naira, which is like in dollars. It's not really going to be expensive in dollars, but for us in Nigeria, because our money is kind of low compared to the United States of Americans Nigerian money.
Like in the province, but not in the capital.
Nah, like talking about the village, even
There you yeah.
Okay, so that's all good. When I grew up in my village, before the age of in Nigeria, the lifestyle in Nigeria is kind of not easy to the lifestyle in United States of America. In United States of America, notice that 5 years old children don't work here. You don't do anything. Even 8 years old children or 9 years old children, you have to be like, if at 13 years old children don't even walk. Example, my sister. When I was in Nigeria, at the age of 5, I already knew how to walk. I could wash the dishes. I can wash my own clothes myself. We don't use washing machine to wash clothes. You use your hand.
Yeah.
You bring out
Yes,
basin.
you
You bring out a bucket. You bend down, and wash your clothes. You don't use, even if the clothes is thick. To this jacket, you use your hand to wash.
Yeah, even like jeans.
Even jeans, you use your hand to wash. It's just like
I used to.
and you see a child of 5, 6, 7 years already washing her clothes. But in United States of America
That's
here,
how I used to
wash
clothes.
seriously.
Really?
Yeah.
But in United States of America here, you see children, they can't even wash their singlets. They're just there on the way, they're singlet themselves. They can't even wash with their own hands. They have to use the washing machine, which is very disgusting sometimes. And when we're talking about washing the dishes, we don't use a dishwasher. Come on, you use your hand to wash the dishes. You wash the dishes, and we don't even have something like a sink, to even wash the dishes. So if you go outside, you pack the place outside and start washing the dishes. I will even show you where is the Google safe? Google. I'll show you some things. The towns. I'm talking about my village. In Nigeria, if you want to brush your teeth, not the way you have most houses in Nigeria, like in the Ewu, in my village, most houses in Ewu. If you want to brush your teeth, you go outside and brush your teeth. Not the way you have sink inside the house.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you can go outside and brush. You take water in a cup and go brush outside.
Yeah.
I lived like that too. I never had sink in my house. Seriously. And most villages in Nigeria too, you don't have something like water closet. The water closet, we call it water closet in Nigeria. The kind of toilet you guys have here. You have like a latrine. You have like a latrine. You know what's called latrine? You know all this. It's like the way they build the latrine. Let me see. You will see Nigeria. In my village.
In Haiti too, But not all.
Not all. Like I'm talking about my village. I'm talking that my village was too. Chronic.
They have bathroom inside the
Yeah, exactly.
house, but like in province, most of the people they go outside to brush their teeth, like you said.
Mhm.
But now it's like the modernization of the
Yeah.
country.
Yeah.
They put like a bathroom inside the house. so
Yeah.
you can-
Yeah, but this was how I grew up. Like this was how I grew up. Not that I actually lived to this extent. No, life had to change in a way. But I grew up in this kind of way. This kind of like toilet. Sometimes you see the way it is. That is how it
I
is.
feel you though.
So how many people?
Depend in my house. In my house, we were. My house was not a big house, though. My house was just like one. Let me see, just
Who will?
3 bedrooms. Not really 3 bedrooms actually. Let us say 2 bedrooms. There was just like an open place in the house that you can. In the night, you can just put bed there, and somebody can spread bed there and sleep. Then in the morning, they fold it back like and keep it in the place. We're like 7 or 8. I can't remember, but I can't just remember because as time began to go on, some people started, growing up and leaving their houses to a different place. But I knew when we were small, like 7 or 8. But now my house is very few. Too. They're just like 3 in my house now, right now, and they have like renovated the place everywhere. Okay. As I was saying, so. That was how life was, If you want to use the latrine, like the toilet in the night, you have to open the door and go outside.
Yeah.
Stop laughing. It's not funny.
How about your water?
People still
How
live-
about water?
People still live like that, Water, we do have water. We have something called well. Let me see if I will show you.
But I have a question. Maybe I have a question.
Don't worry, I won't answer all.
Okay.
No, too
Okay. Let me see here for a good example.
Like this one.
Which of them?
This is the girl.
Girl.
That girl.
This?
That next one there.
Nah, this ain't weird. This is even one with the nice and one half. That one is like, it's like a round hole, okay, a round hole, and they use you know what they call zinc?
I know what zinc. Zinc is like kind of chemical.
Yeah.
No, not that kind of zinc. You know this rooftop?
Yeah.
So, this thing is called zinc.
Or tin.
Good. We call it zinc in Nigeria.
Okay.
This, they'll use it to cover some part of it because it's a big hole. They cover some part of it and leave a small hole where you can use like a bucket to fetch water from inside, like the way you saw that man trying to fetch water from that hole. This thing.
Yeah, man.
And when it comes to, because of the well, it might not be that deep. So when it comes to dry season, because we only have 2 kinds of season in Nigeria, rainy season and dry season. When it comes to dry season, we start lacking water. So you see people, that's when you see people going to places like this.
How far away?
Yeah, depending on how your house is. But my house was very, very far from me. It was from, my village was Eku Ewu, but this place was in Idue Ewu. It was very far, like a village to another village.
Like approximately.
I don't even know how to calculate miles here.
How about how long? How long?
How long?
Maybe 1 hour. 1 hour.
No, it's not up to 1 hour, like 30 minutes.
4 hours. That's fine.
Like 30 minutes, you have to trek it. But sometimes it takes us like an hour to be on the road because when you are carrying like a lot of jerry cans, a lot of gallons of water, you have to stop on the way. You have to stop on the way and relax, So it takes us like an hour to go fetch water. And sometimes when we come back from school, maybe after eating, you can go fetch the water. Then you have to fill up some.
Yeah, I used to
You have to fill up some tanks at home. Then maybe till 6 p.m. in the evening, my grandma would not tell us to stop because I grew up with my grandma. I grew up with my grandma with some of my other cousins. We all grew up in the same house. So maybe 6 p.m. in the evening, my grandma would tell us to stop because in the village there, it was very dangerous for you to leave the house by 6 p.m. something because of this kidnapping and everything. If you want to leave the house, you have to leave with a guy. And when I mean a guy, I mean a matured guy, that can go with you. or something. And if it's a guy that's going, you have to go with like two of you have to go together to, get off in case it's something to happen or something. Life was pretty easy, hard, It was not that hard. It was not easy actually. In Nigeria then, the way I grew up, there's sometimes that you don't have food to eat, Like you don't have food to eat. There's something we call gari. Let me see.
You don't have food to eat?
You don't
Yeah.
have food?
Yeah. The way I grew up. Telling you the truth. This is what we call gari.
You eat fufu.
That like
This is what we call gari.
like
You
rice?
No,
Rice?
no, it's not like rice. You soak it in water. Don't know gari.
No. Just talk about
It's a cassava made something.
Okay, and then
you fry it.
Yeah.
It's gari. We live the same life.
I know. Go ahead.
You soak it. You soak it in water. You add maybe salt or sugar to it. Then use granite to eat it or banana. That's what we can. We can eat that for just like for lunch. Lunch. That's what we can eat as lunch. And we make all these things ourselves. We go to the farm because my grandmother, we had a farm. We had 3 good farms.
Farm.
3 good farms, yeah.
Very good fun.
Yeah,
What?
farms. Farm, where they farm.
Oh, farms.
We had 3 good farms then. We go there during the weekend or when we come back from school in the evening, we go there to weed on the farm so that our crop can go. Mostly plant cassava to make gari and this other thing. This is called fufu. We use cassava for the both of them. This is the fufu you're talking about. Then we do this thing ourselves. I can do these things myself. I can do it myself. Even as I'm here, I can still do it myself. If you want to do this one, you have to go to the farm. After you harvest it, you dig. You dig with hoe. You dig it, and when the ground is very hard, like during this dry season, it's very hard for you to dig it out. But we're used to the hard life, so you dig it out yourself. You peel the cassava. You go and grind this, then you fry it. Believe me, when you are frying it, let me see if I will show you.
I have it.
My grandma,
Would she cook outside like that?
yeah, we did. All my life in the village, I cooked outside.
What, you cook outside all the time?
Yeah,
If it's raining, I don't like the presentation.
even if it's raining, the way we built our kitchen
that's like your-
outside was you build like a small house. That zinc I was showing people, like a small house with this thing. Then you stay inside. Then we have this kind of things inside. You use firewood. As I was saying, when you are frying this thing, the smoke that is coming out from that fire, as this woman is sitting down there, the smoke that is coming out from that fire, you don't want to experience it.
You know what I like about the presentation? It's like you don't put yourself like me, hi. It's like
I will tell you this.
that's how I am.
That's how I am. I'm not going to tell
Like,
you the truth.
see,
That's how I grew up.
you just have to the way it is.
If you shake my hand then, my hand was strong like stone. I'm telling you.
You know, my dad is a farmer.
What's your hand was like?
My dad is a farmer.
Let's see that hand there.
Nah, it's not getting soft.
Farmer, and I remember one time I went to the capital of Haiti to continue my classic studies, and then when I come back to the vacation, it's like summer vacation, and then there's a man called Editas. He shake my dad's hand, and he said, "Oh my gosh, I can't hold your hands. That's too." Oh my gosh.
Yeah, where you?
And then my dad said, "Okay, it was a Saturday, and then my dad came with like plantain at home, but he's not a farmer. And then he used to like ask somebody for money to give his wife. And then when my dad came with the plantain at home, and then he asked my dad to give the plantain. My dad said, "You see my hands? That's what gave me the plantain." You remember what you said? And then he said, "Oh my gosh, I'm sorry."
Seriously, if you want to eat, you work hard. You see this basin? You sit in there.
Let's
We
see.
call them basin. Me and my sister, my cousin, we can fry 2 of this in a day. I'm telling you, it wasn't easy. Life wasn't easy. Then when you find something like this in a day, and because my grandmom had children that were going to school, like they are in school and they are different places, they are struggling to live. So this kind of thing, when you find kind of thing, my grandma will have to want to share it, divide it to different of them, send one to this place, send one to this place. You have to fry enough so that we at home we can still get enough to eat. Sometimes when you fry this one in a week, that same week you still fry again because of after my grandma finished distributing it, we have nothing. You just have to fry for us to eat, and yeah, it wasn't easy, but thank God we survived.
I used to.
Yeah, okay, no problem.
Yeah, but not doing
And
oh my gosh.
this one, sorry.
That's great. I'm glad you want a chance. You're next.
You see this is the Gary. This Gary. And this one they even garnish the chicken. So we eat chicken in the village. We don't even have chicken to eat in the village. You see only this one. Chicken is eaten in festival period, okay?
Wow! That's just not fair. No, in Haiti they have it everywhere. It's just different from American cooking.
Are you lying?
How am I lying to you? I'm not okay, fine. Let me tell you guys. In my house there, it got to a certain time, we said you know what it's called to rear chicken? Rear chicken? Okay, we had a poultry. Let me show you. Okay, this is a good example of the kind of poultry we had in Nigeria. These are the chickens.
There are some of them like this too, but in Haiti, like this kind are from Republic Dominican Republic. This kind are from Dominican Republic, but the Haitian one, like it's like the chicken, which like in the Haitian one is very like when you cook it, it's
very soft. Chicken. Like we rear them to sell, okay? We rear them to sell them. Like when they become big, we buy them from small. And sometimes when we buy this chicken, we buy like 100. 50 of them will just die because of the kind of weather. 50 of them will die, like short of money. Then when we now before they even grow upstairs to the not normal mature age, we also say 30 of them is already dead. Not many like 20. So for what's for us to be eating? Just sell it and get your money back. You know? Just sell the remaining ones and get your money back. You know, that's it. Sometimes I'm not gonna lie to you. No, I did not eat shark. When they die, my grandmother used to tell us to kill it like that. Whoa! Kill it like that. And this is your die.
To kill it, what?
So just when maybe when we find out that one of them is dead or something, or one of them is almost sick, they will kill it like that and will eat it. I'm telling you the truth. That's just the truth.
oh.
But I never really liked eating it, you know. I was only I hated it. But maybe I ate it once. Yeah, I can't remember. Let me go and lie. But maybe I ate it once and something.
Can't stand.
But life wasn't easy. But during the Christmas period, you can eat chicken. You have enough chicken to eat.
Only in Christmas period.
Maybe Christmas, New Year, Easter, and maybe one of my grandmother's children, I think, come from a city like that. Something. My grandmother would tell us to kill one. I will not lie to you. That's when you eat all this kind of thing, like occasion. Most things we eat in Nigeria is fish.
Yeah.
Fish and the kind of, let me see where I see it's a dry fish.